Sabo. Sabo is a fucking monster, dude. He's a beast. He's crazy. He's crazy, dude. He exposes Burgess this chapter. Like, Jesus is no joke. I'm not saying, like, I'm not putting Jesus down by any means. But the onlookers say it themselves. They're like, he just fucking wrecked a Yonko crew member. And they're like, I guess that's the strength of the second in command of the Revolutionary Army. Yes, that's the strength of the second in command. That's also the strength of my boy Sabo, dude. Blaze Dragon King. He's like, a flaming dragon claw. What am I gonna do with this now? Blaze Dragon King. Burgess just goes flying, dude. Flames twisting around the man. Holy shit, dude. And Sabo's relying heavily on the Mara no Mi right now, which is because you see Burgess, like, he's going in, he's like, I'm gonna take that fruit. His sights have left Doffy, his sights have left Luffy. He's like, oh, it's you? You were the one? I'm gonna take that fruit, that's just mine. And he's going in and he's like, Galleon Lariat, just tosses a fucking portion of a building at it. And Sabo just, uses the Logi abilities, and the Mara just stands there. Flames back up. I'm like, dude, using it to fly on some Human Torch shit. I'm just like, Sabo, how, like, this is how beast he is. Like, not only was he beast before he got this shit, he, in the shortest amount of time possible, is starting to perfect his abilities. He's crazy. He's absolutely insane, dude. I wouldn't be surprised if Sabo awakened the Mara no Mi's, abilities next time we saw him using Entei and shit. Like, straight up. I wouldn't be surprised. So, this chapter, One Piece chapter 787, very straightforward. Aside from Sabo wrecking shit, I gotta get off that. I gotta stop fanboying. He confirmed something for me. He's like, he just as I thought, he's after the Devil Fruits, talking about Burgess and everything like that. So that is simply confirmed. I mean, Burgess expressed his intent before, but we heard prior that there were a bunch of people, in the Kurohige Pirates, in the Blackbeard Pirates, that were hunting Devil Fruits. Burgess is clear this is his primary mission right now, which also means that Kurohige taught him the method to fucking steal the fruit from the corpse right after, the fresh corpse. I don't think Burgess is smart enough to, use some smoke and mirrors tactics like Blackbeard did and do it behind a veil and everything like that. I want to see him get his hands on somebody. No, it's not going to be fucking Sabo. You think Sabo can be touched by Burgess at this point? No, Jesus, I'm not trying to degrade that he's a beast. I'm not trying to say that he doesn't go in, that he doesn't have power and shit, because he does. He's fucking strong, he's crazy. But Sabo's just leagues above him, dude. It's fucking Sabo, okay? Luffy's weakened right now, but he's never going to steal the Gomu no Mi. There's no way that Luffy's going to go in. So all I have to do is bide my time and wait for Burgess to emerge from the rubble of this battle when all's said and done and steal it from Doffy. That's all I got, and I want to see him do it. I want to see the method. That's all I care about. If he's not going to show me the method, then I'd rather than him just slink home back to Blackbeard and be like, I couldn't get shit. And, take his punishment. Take that L. Hold that L, Burgess, because there's no way you ain't touching him. No way you're touching Sabo one-on-one. No way you're touching Sabo one-on-one. Alright? But this chapter, once again, Birdcage, Doffy's pissed. Doffy's fucking pissed. He's shrinking it faster. There's 3 minutes left on that. 4 minutes until Luffy recovers Haki. Luffy gave us his word when he's back up to speed. He will destroy Doffy. He gave us his word. And Luffy's word means a lot to me, okay? He gave his word to whatever the dude's name is, Cats or whatever Luffy was fucking it up to. I can't even remember the dude's name. The dude from Coliseum. He gave his word to everybody. Hold him off for 10 minutes. I'll get this shit done. I trust in Luffy's word, okay? So, it's a matter of time, though. 3 minutes to the Birdcage, 4 minutes till Luffy gets back. How is this shit gonna resolve itself right now? I have some theories that I can dive into, but let's continue on with the chapter for this. Let's continue on, because Doffy, you see him just wobbling there, and all the fodder is just like, yo, how does he have the stamina for this? What the fuck is this? He's using his awakened, abilities, just stringing everybody up with the buildings and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, you think I need stamina to deal with you, fodder? I'm like, Doffy. He even pushed to this point. He's still standing. He's still going in. He's still badass. Like, I can't, like, as fucking fiendish and evil as Doflamingo is, I have to, fuck with the dude because he's been a boss since the jump. He's not even, like, if he goes out, as long as he doesn't go out on that sore loser status and starts being like, why, no, this is impossible, blah, blah, because I hate when villains do that shit. I really do. As long as that doesn't happen, I'ma respect Doffy. He might be a fiend, he might be an evil fucking bastard, but he's fucking crazy, and he goes in, okay? Because this shit, like, he just wobbling down the street, he's like, Straw, where are you? Come out. I'm like, holy shit, man, how is this nigga still going? I don't get it. I don't know where the powers come from. The Birdcage is still encroaching. Nobody can stop it. Zoro's like, you know what seems crazy to me? Because Kinemon and Conjuro, like, this is crazy. How are you going to stop the Birdcage? And real quick, I completely forgot. I'm not going to lie. I completely forgot about Kinemon and Conjuro, and by extension, Momonosuke, and that Momonosuke is with Brook and Nami, and you know, Sanji and Chopper and everything. I forgot about them. I straight up did, because it's been a while since I actually thought about them. So, it was nice to just quickly remember. I'm like, oh yeah, Kinemon, Conjuro, they're here. But I love the dialogue with Zoro where he's like, what do you guys want to help me? And Frankie's leading to Tada to, you know, push up the factory or what's left of it to kind of keep the bird cages encroaching on. And Zoro says something that's really interesting to me. I'm like, everybody's like, it's impossible to stop the Birdcage. That's just the assumption they've been under since it's been encroaching, right? Zoro's mentality is, this is done by one man. It's insane to think that you can't stop it. I'm like, preach fucking Zoro, the beast himself. Oh my god. Always too manly. Always too fucking manly. I can't take it. Alright? But you have that going on. Them trying to stop the encroaching Birdcage. Doffy's pissed. Luffy's, you know, regenning. But not at a fast enough rate. And that scene at the end of the chapter where everybody is just basically, you know, I like the way that Oda did it. At the same time, I don't, because everybody is just, there's so many little panels that you gotta look at. And of course, before that, you know, you see the father of the Doflamingo family going around. You see the rest of the Coliseum people, plus Kitos, plus Barto, just going in and wrecking them real quick. Nothing necessary to see at this point, but I mean, you know, Doffy has a shit ton of subordinates, so it's good to see them clean that shit up. But this final panel is hectic, dude. You have Barto probably trying to set up some barriers and shit. You have Zoro still going in. You have, you know, the Tontada and Frankie going in. You have Riku just like praying. I'm like Riku, what sense does it mean? Yo, please stop this dope for me. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing right now, Riku? After your rousing speech last week, you're gonna go back to this bitch, or the week before, you're gonna go back to this bitch made shit. Please stop this Doffy. Nah, you're not gonna listen to you. He's like, King Riku, please save us, all the people. Like, no. It's beyond that right now. I don't know what's going to happen right here. I'm glad that they showed this Fujitora panel, okay? Because I've been thinking this the longest time. I'm like, Fujitora, you're a fucking admiral. You're going to sit here and watch everyone die. Yourself included. You're up in the Birdcage, bro. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? There's a panel with him, right? And I'm like, I think Fujitora, I've said this since the beginning, I think Fujitora can easily destroy the Birdcage. If you look at that panel, he's looking up and you see a bunch of spots in the Birdcage. I'm thinking Fujitora tried to bring down a shit ton of meteors on the shit, and it's still not breaking Birdcage, which is crazy to me. Which is absolutely crazy to me. Either he did, that's what he did, and he's surprised by it, because he looks surprised. He's like, what the fuck? Why can't I break this shit down? So I'm like, dude, Doffy's insane if Birdcage is this powerful, right? But, you know, I mean, I guess that's contingent on that fact. I can't see, like, Zoro's mentality makes a lot of sense to me. I'm just like, why can't it be broken? Like, there's no law that says that this can't be broken. Doffy's the one that set up condition and said, you have to beat me for this to stop. But is that necessarily true? But for Fujitora to rain down meteors on it and it to still be intact, I'm just like, Zoro going in trying to hold it off with his blades and haki. I'm just like, oh no, man. Either Fujitora did it or he's going to do it. If he's going to do it, we'll see what happens. But otherwise, Luffy, you're just gonna have to man the fuck up right now. Like, we don't have the 4 minutes to wait, bro. And I don't want anybody else. You see Law chilling there in that panel as well, just kind of looking, you know, silent and everything like that. I don't want. If Law's gonna do something, that's fine. That's fine. If Law does something, that's cool. But I don't want him to be at the expense of his life. Luffy, you need to fucking do something right now. I don't want anybody else to do anything. Sabo can handle Burgess. Just shut down the fool, wreck the fool, because Sabo's a beast and he's just teaching him. He's teaching him what he needs to learn. But I don't want anybody else but Luffy saving the day right here, because it's fucking necessary, okay? So let's go. Let's go. One Piece greatness. I'm hype. Let me know your thoughts. I'm out. Peace.